Hi everyone, this is Caroline Speaks State of the World on Sunday, December 25th, 2022. It's Christmas Day. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everyone. Well, nothing's changed much. The coronavirus is still out there. Also RSV, a respiratory disease, and of course the flu. And so nothing's changed in that way. People still refusing to practice social distancing, wear a mask, getting vaccinated when it's safe for them, and people are still complaining about everything. We have the right wing and the left wing and the people in the middle, but no one really seems to care. We have a country that was founded by, um, colonists and explorers and conquistadors, and basically the French, the Dutch, the Spanish, and the British, and somehow we became a British, totally a British colony collection. And I am thinking that if we'd remained a colony of the British instead of having the War of Independence, going independent, we'd been better off because we've been a member of the British Commonwealth, which allowed us, all of us, to go to other countries in the Commonwealth to live, to work, to go to school, whatever. No, don't need to get a visa or anything. And we wouldn't have had, we still would have been involved in, like with World War I and World War II, but maybe we could have avoided the Vietnam War and the Afghan War and the Iraq War and all these other wars, the Mexican-American War and the Spanish-American War. Maybe we could have just stayed a colony, a big colony, and yeah, actually would have expanded, but we would have had the benefit of being under the British umbrella, the English umbrella. So I don't know, but things didn't work out that way. But I really think that things would have been better. But who knows? Yeah, the British are racist. The British colony is racist. America is a racist country. No doubt about that. Alright, now, so, immigration is a big problem. The states like Texas and Florida and Arizona, they don't want to take care of immigrants who come there, people seeking asylum. They want them to work, if they need them, and then they want them to leave. Like when we built the railroad, the Intercontinental Railroad, there weren't enough Americans willing to work on that. So we brought in people from China, and they settled here, settled in various parts of the country. Then after the railroad was completed, the Americans wanted the Chinese workers who had built the railroad to leave, but they didn't. They stayed. They were settled here. And then in Hawaii, we had a lot of agriculture there, and we brought in people to do that work, but we didn't want them to stay when the work was done, but they stayed. And then we brought in Cuba. Cuba's an interesting case. We treated Cuba as a colony, but they weren't, and we let Cuba have a dictator because that dictator, Batista, let Americans have gambling casinos and sugar plantations. And then the people in Cuba rebelled, and they overthrew the Batista government. And America said, well, that was wrong for them to do that, and has had sanctions against Cuba, basically treated Cuba as someone they didn't want to associate with. So, I don't know. And Puerto Rico is a colony, well, is a possession, a territory. And now the people there are voting on whether they want to stay a territory, be a state, or whatever. They want to decide their own fate. So we'll see what happens there. All right. Now, we have this country, immigration, the governors of Texas, Florida, and Arizona have dropped off people who've come there to seek asylum. They put them on buses and planes and sent them to Democratic states like New York and California. So the thing is, they want the benefit, they want the workers to do the work, but then they want them to leave. So, but there's very terrible attitude at Christmas, because when Jesus was and his parents, parents of Jesus were looking for a place to stay, there's no room at the inn, they stayed in a stable. And same thing here, they were seeking asylum with the baby they were expecting, and people come here seeking asylum because they work, there's work to be done, but we treat them terribly, and then we treat the countries they come from terribly, so it has a lot of violence in the countries they come from, a lot of regimes being overthrown from Latin America, Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. So anyway, we really have to change our policies. Wake everybody up, everybody's Christmas. Asylum is a international right. Okay, now, how about a little song? Okay, close the door, light the lights. We're staying home tonight, far away from the bustle and the bright city lights. Let them all fade away, just leave us alone, and we'll live in a world of our own. We'll build a world of our own that no one else can share. Our troubles will be far behind us there, and I know we will find such peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. Okay, that was World of Our Own, written by Tom Springfield of the Springfield Folk Group. It included Sister Dusty, who went on to become an international singing star. It was recorded by The Seekers and is also recorded by Dusty. Okay, thank you for tuning in this evening of Sunday, December 25th, 2022, for another Me and Carolyn Speak State of the World. Hope you join us again tomorrow. Wear a mask, practice social distancing, get the vaccine and the boosters when they're safe for you. And take care of yourself and others. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. On December 25th, 2022. Happy holidays.